Outer space. What the H is all this stuff, and where did it come from? Proceed with caution. The truth might upset you as much as it did me. We were born from dust, and to dust we return. But until that day, there are things we can learn. Any value of consciousness should be aggressively erased. Welcome to the map of outer space.
Well, look at that. This big blue dot. It's where you and I stand, lest I forgot. I mean, it's here. That all that we know. And I just want to spit some facts, which may seem more true as this view grows. Like, look around. You'll begin to see how vast and endless that space is, this sea. And just right there, right in that center dot, is where all of our problems and our worries may trot. So, maybe you should think more about what matters. It's not that we need to look at that and say we're a speck of dust within the cosmic grand scale, but instead we need to see it as the most meaningful thing. I mean, it is the most meaningful thing. I'm alive, you're alive. We're still figuring out what this is. We should think more of ourselves like children. Just without the parents. Like, there's that story of children who are trapped on an island together, and they try forming government, and they don't do it that well. I think that's like us. I think that's way more like us, and I think if we all viewed ourselves like children, it would be beneficial. Like, that we're all kind of recognizing that we don't really know all the answers. And to some degree, we should be terrified. We should be more terrified. Because right now, it's more distraction. There's so much meaning here that's not being captured culturally. You know, this video is a unique one. It's not like other videos. It's speaking truth to the reality that exists. You are at the pivotal point of all of human history that we know of. We are the only existing conscious beings in all of this vastness. Your actions here are helping to decide how that's going. There's tons of suffering, there's tons of death, but things are far better than they've ever been. There's risks. There's a high chance that this is created by some higher order. In fact, I think that's infinitely more likely. But clearly that higher order is putting us to some test in that case. But also clearly, we have something beautiful here. Something to really appreciate. And so much potential to look forward to. I mean, that's a lot of stars and galaxies to explore. And that's just our own supercluster. I mean, it's very likely that these clusters have more aliens, and that the aliens just have a prime directive where they can't intervene. So that means that hundreds of trillions of people could be watching us right now because we're like the next up and coming